To understand influencer marketing, you need to first understand what defines an influencer. Influencers are people who have built a reputation for their knowledge and expertise on a specific topic, which can range from fashion to technology and professional topics like marketing or even simply comedy. They make regular posts about that topic on their preferred social media channels and generate large followings of enthusiastic, engaged people who pay close attention to their content. So, influencer marketing relates to a range of strategies, such as gifting, takeovers, and paid campaigns that center around collaborating with people of influence in your industry or niche to help get your brand, as well as your products or services, in front of your target market on social media. Any product recommendation from an influencer almost serves as a form of social endorsement. Influencer content is known to be engaging to consumers due to its authentic, genuine nature. Research has found that both millennial and Gen Z consumers are exhibiting behavioral and purchasing patterns that suggest distrust of traditional marketing tactics, causing brands to move away from a more obvious, in your face advertising approach. Today, there's commonly less trust in large corporations, giving way for individual influencers to provide an effective advertising solution. These figures are seen as relatable and reliable, and they utilize more personalized peer to peer recommendations to endorse products they appear to truly believe in. So, what qualities make an influencer? First, an organic follower base. They have a large number of followers, often across multiple social media channels, that have been gained over several years. Second, trustworthy and unique content. They post often and have created a level of trust between themselves and their followers due to the organic nature of their content. Third, they inspire and persuade their followers. Their followers look up to them and are often inspired to try, buy, or do the same things as them. And finally, exceptional networking skills. They engage online and maybe offline with their follower base and create a two-way relationship with their community. So, what are the different types of influencers? Aside from categorizing influencers based on their industry or niche, influencers are also categorized based on the size of their following. We'll talk you through the different categories and what type of brand or business they are best suited to. Mega influencers have 1 million plus followers. These are often, but not always, A-lister celebrities or very well-established public figures. Mega influencers are best suited to large brands who can afford their price. Remember that because their following is so broad, they'll have a wide diversity of followers. So if your product is very niche, then a mega influencer may not even be the best choice. Next are macro influencers. These fall between 100,000 and 1 million followers. People who fall into this category are generally a lower level of celebrity than mega influencers and have likely achieved fame mostly through social media, such as vlogging or producing a blog. So they're considered to be experts in their field and tend to use their social media platforms as their full-time job. This results in their helpful ability to produce new content regularly. Using a macro influencer will be more targeted and affordable than using a mega influencer, yet will still appeal to a large cross-section of the population. Also, as they likely work on social media as their full-time job, they should have extensive experience presenting new campaigns and products to their following and serving as a reliable ambassador for your brand. Micro-influencers fall between 1,000 and 100,000 followers. Their interests and expertise are generally pretty niche. As such, they're considered knowledge leaders in their field. Their more low-key status tends to lend them an air of authenticity and can make them feel more relatable to their followers. Micro-influencers come across as accessible and believable and are therefore an ideal choice for startups and new brands. Nano-influencers are a relatively new concept. They have less than 1,000 followers. This group consists of people who have a strong influence in their immediate community. They're generally a part of your extended circle of family and friends or people with the same interests. A good example includes community leaders, educators, or healthcare workers. Given these qualities, their audiences will tend to put a lot of trust in them. This makes them ideal candidates if you're looking for someone to endorse a public health or safety campaign or to spread a very localized message. So why work with an influencer? First, expert content creation. For many SMEs, coming up with new and interesting content can be challenging. The right influencers are very tuned into what your target audience is looking for, and they're skilled content creators. Next, attract greater brand awareness and credibility. It's been widely reported that people are far more likely to trust review sites and third-person recommendations rather than self-promotion. To reach new potential customers is another great benefit. Influencers cast a wider net and raise awareness about your brand to an active niche community that comes together based on shared interests and passions. Another advantage is to boost followers, engagement, and sales. You can also improve SEO for your brand. A little-known advantage is that online influencers can generate traffic and referral links to your website, especially if you get referral links from influencers' blogs or Instagram. So what's the deal with sponsored content? You may be most familiar with influencer campaigns from seeing sponsored posts on your feed. When influencers and collaborators post campaign content on their Instagram feed, it pops up simply because you follow them, not because it's an invasive advertisement that has disrupted your scrolling. However, because this content is still technically advertising, that is, it's been paid for in some way, even gifting, influencers must label the content as sponsored so that users are aware a transaction has taken place for transparency. Since 2017, social media influencers must disclose when content has been sponsored. And according to Instagram, there are a few different ways to do so. First, use the branded content tag. This clearly communicates when a commercial relationship exists between a creator and a business, and it's required when posting branded content on Instagram. When a post is tagged, people will see paid partnership with the business partner's name. That will be in the post header. Next, say it was a gift. Influencers can do this by simply saying the product or service was gifted in stories, videos, or feed text. You can also mention it's a partnership. Do this by being upfront and saying the post is part of a partnership and mention the collaborator's name. Influencer and collaboration marketing has rapidly increased in popularity. A Social Bakers report states that between February of 2018 to February of 2019, the number of profiles using hashtag ad grew by 133%. They also noted that it wasn't just sponsored posts by influencers that were growing, as across all Instagram posts during that time period, the use of hashtag ad increased by 120%. Influencers are people that your target audience trusts, respects, and listens to because of their credibility. Through influencer marketing, you can leverage the popularity and reputation of these influencers, affiliate your business with them, and benefit from some of their credentials within your industry space.